Hello, hello. Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. Today is the first day of the week. This is Monday, 5th of April. So we're going to start off with the chart on our screen. So disregard whatever you're seeing on the left top hand side of the screen. This is just for my own analysis. That's nothing to do with what you're doing now. So this is what happened last week. For the past 2 weeks, this is what has been happening. We've seen price give us a very big pin bar. Then the previous week, this was like a pin bar, but not a very big pin bar. The price then opened somewhere here, went as low as the opening price of the previous week's candle, but somehow we are still around the same place. So on this chart, I recommend we look for buy positions. We are expecting price to continue up at least up to around 74.79. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be expecting more momentum on the upper side. Expect price to continue to the upper side, at least up to 74.79. So our next symbol is Euro USD. This chart is still bearish. If you look at it from the weekly chart, you can see that we've entered within a very significant range. We have that, and then you have this. So this like some resistance here. This is a very good support. As long as the price is held below, within that range, within 1.1905 and 1.1617, we do expect a continuation to the lower side. We expect price to continue downwards, at least up to 1.1617. If the price should break below this point, then we do expect a continuation much lower, at least up to around 1.1350. So the idea will be to look for sell positions, look for sell orders. Even as we're speaking now, expect price to continue to the lower side, at least up to around 1.1350. Our next symbol is USDJPY. This is bullish. We are in an active uptrend. We had a trend line from this point. Look at what happened. It was a resistance here. We had a resistance, we had a resistance. Then suddenly the price broke above. The price went above the upper trend line. As we are speaking now, the price is still somehow above that trend line. So we do expect a continuation much higher. We're expecting more momentum to the upper side. We do expect buyers to come in. Maybe the price may pull back slightly, but as it is now, this is still a very good buy opportunity. We do expect buyers to come in at least up to this point, where we are likely to see some sellers come in. And then the next level is this. Then our last target is this one. So these are the places where if the price can come back up to, then we will be looking for a reversal. If the price gets to the first one, 111.64, this may be a good place to sell from. If the price breaks above 114.15, then this may be another good place to sell from. If the price breaks above, then the next level is 118.06. Our next chart is GBP USD. So this is bullish. I don't recommend a sell on this chart as it is now. The reason I'm saying I don't recommend a sell is because we have a very good trend line, this one here. The price broke beyond it. As we are speaking now, the price is still somehow above the same place. So we do expect a continuation to the upper side. We expect price to continue up, at least up to around 1.4244. So technically, this will be a good place where we want to look for a buy from. This is a good place where we'd like to look for a buy from. If the price can pull back nicely up to this trend line, then this will be a good place where we want to look for a buy from. Does that make sense? Whatever. So next, I want to look at so Brent oil is also upwards. We do expect a continuation to the upper side. First, we have a trend line there. Then we'll delete these lines. So the reason we are having lines which looks relevant for Brent oil is because They're the same lines which we had on WTI. So we do have this. These are very good support. We have a very good support. We have a very good support. There is a break below. There's a retracement. We have a resistance. There is a break above. Then currently, as we're speaking, this is a very good support. So we do expect a continuation to the upper side. Actually, you're supposed to pick a buy position now. You're supposed to look for a buy order now. Expect price to continue to the upper side. Expect price to continue to the upper side, at least up to this zone, up to somewhere around 74.79. So you're supposed to pick a buy position now. Have your stop loss. Have your stop loss below this low where I have it, and then have your take profit. Actually, it shouldn't be there. The take profit should be here. So this will be the correct place where we want to take profits from. So you're on this chart now. Buy it as I bought it. Remain long with it. Have your take profit here. Have your stop loss below this point. My next target, my next symbol is SP500. So as I mentioned last week, this chart is upwards. I don't recommend a sell anywhere on this chart. This is very much bullish. I only recommend looking for positions. So if you're on this chart now, wait for pullbacks, wait for breakouts, but ensure that you are in a buy. So if the price breaks above any level, look for a buy signal. If the price retraces back to a significant level, look for a buy signal. But if the price gives you maybe a continuation candle, that is a bullish continuation candle, then you're supposed to look for a buy position. Our next chart is this one. This is gold. So gold, the previous week we had a very good pin bar, but this is not enough sign that you're supposed to look for a buy on it. The fact that we have a bullish pin bar does not mean you're supposed to pick a buy. You're supposed to buy it immediately. So wait for gold around this level. If you have to buy it, then wait for gold around this level, 1690.79, 1676.16. Our next level is this. So if you buy it around 1690.78, then this will be a good place to buy it from. We expect that buy to take price up to this point. We do expect that buy to push us up to 2037.87. So if you buy it within this range, the lower range 1690.78 or 1676.16, expect a continuation to the upside, at least up to 1862.50, where if the price breaks above, then our next target is around 2037.87. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. See you.